Hey coaches, this is going to be a video just showing you how to generally tape an ankle. This is how I tape an ankle. You can tape it many different ways. I just want to show you a really quick, seemingly easy way to tape an ankle so that you are ready to tape in case an athlete gets an injury, or if you are away from school or need to tape an ankle. So you just need your roll of tape and pre-wrap. So whenever I tape an ankle, I want them to flex it as in kind of more of like a 90-degree angle here. So I'm having her flex, and then I start here kind of in the upper part of her ankle. I'm going to take a couple wraps, and then I'm going to start going around her ankle bone and around her heel. Now, a couple things you want to keep in mind is to try to avoid wrinkles in the pre-wrap as much as possible. If it's going to roll up on you, you can simply take the pre-wrap off and start again, or you can just pull that wrinkle off. So then you're going to go, and I'm just kind of holding the pre-wrap on there with my off hand, and then I'm going to take my first strip. I'm going to go around the ankle here, and these are just called our anchor strips. So this just gives the other pieces of tape something to attach to. So I'll do 2 up here, and then 1 around the foot. Then the next strip that's going to happen is I'm going to start up here, and I'm going to go 1 outside in, and then I'm going to do another 2 inside out. These are called our stirrup strips, or our stirrup support. So I'll anchor here, and I'll go outside in. And it's really kind of depending on the athlete, whether you want to go outside in or inside out. And you'll see some wrinkles here and there. Try to smooth those out the best you can, just so you don't have an athlete getting any blistering. And then I'll do another outside in for support. Now, the next strip, you want to anchor these stirrups down so that they don't slide around. And that's your first step, okay? After these, I have seen some coaches are going to do just some like little strips around the back side of the ankle, okay, that stretch here and go around the back of the Achilles tendon and then come to this side over here. I generally don't do that, but you can put a couple here just for support in the back of the foot. And if you do that, then you're going to want to anchor off again with another strip around the foot. Okay? After that, this is where really the support is going to come from side to side motion. And so I take a strip that goes across the foot, and then I am going to wrap it around the back side of the heel. So it's kind of almost a figure 8 that's going to lock this heel into place. And then I come up, and this angle right here just helps to smooth out the tape, and I rip it off. Now what you're going to see is, I'm going to roll her ankle over a little bit, is that these 2 strips kind of start and stop almost in the same place. So I'm going to do another one that's just in the opposite direction. I'm going to start it there. I'm going to come around to the back side. I'm going to lock her heel in place. And then it's going to finish up at an angle in the same direction. Now, depending on what happened to the athlete, whether it's an injury or whether it is simply just preventative, will kind of determine how many of these you do. I also do a same side strip. So now our next step, we're going to go on the same side. So I wrap around that heel, and you're going to see I'm going to start to cover up that empty space back there where we haven't covered yet around the Achilles. And this is also going to start and end almost in the same spot. So then I do the same thing on this side. Lock it in over here. And we have a majority of the support that we need. If you feel like you need a support on one side or the other, so let's say I feel like I need to support her inside of her ankle here, I can simply do just a couple strips that wrap up the inside of her ankle, or I can do that on the outside too. You can always do more of each one of them. I like to do 2, one on one side, one on the other, And then I simply finish my taping by just smoothing everything out, starting on the bottom of the ankle and just slowly working your way up. This smooths out the tape a little bit. It helps so that it doesn't come unpeeled, and it kind of keeps hold of its support. But that's your general ankle tape for preventative, or if you want to beef it up a little bit and put a couple more on there, it'd be a good injury ankle tape. There you go.